Good morning, everybody. I haven't made a video in a while now, and I wanted to make a video. I wanted to talk about something that I feel very passionate about, and that I wanted to share and maybe give other people the idea of doing this. Because to be honest, we are going through hard times, and the pandemic has forced us to start staying indoors more than ever. We can still enjoy from outdoor activities as long as we're, social distancing and all of that. But to be honest, we have found ourselves more indoors than ever. So just to give you a little bit of information of my backstory. For those of you that know me, know that I used to live in an RV. I was in an RV for 2 years and change. And for reasons outside of my control, we had to live, or we had to move from the RV, and now we are in a traditional house setting. So the moment we decided to move into the house, I decided that I was gonna do things differently, just because from my past experiences with houses, the reason why we moved into an RV was that I find that there's a lot of unnecessary space, and there's places that you hardly use. Like, for example, in this house, we have a formal living space. Like, it has a formal dining, which is a second dining room, and then a formal living room space. And usually people just put like more furniture there that nobody uses. Nobody is allowed to sit there because they don't want the furniture to ruin or to get dirty or whatever. So it just stays there, and people just walk by and look at it, and that's it. It looks pretty. So the moment we decided to move into the house setting, I said, and I already decided that we were going to use the space to a maximum. Like, everything was going to be taken advantage. We were not going to have places in the house that were not going to be used. So this is something that I feel very passionate about, that I've shared in the past. Every space in the house, I've been putting furniture in. I've been going into the marketplace and Facebook, and I've been finding pieces that people feel they don't need anymore, and just redoing them and fixing them and putting them in a way that goes with what I like, and decorating around the house with things like that. So I said I was going to do the same with the formal living room and the formal dining, but instead of using it for more furniture that we're not going to need, and to be honest, we're not going to use, I decided I was going to turn that into a game room. And I'm so excited because, again, I went into the marketplace and I went crazy with it. I looked for pieces, that I felt that we could add. Like, we have a pool table, we have a bowling set, and we have like a table that you put on top of the pool set or the pool table, and you turn it into a ping pong table, which my hubby loves to play ping pong. So I thought it would be fun for him and Jay as well. So in times that we're forced to stay indoors, and for everybody's sanity and well-being, emotional well-being, you have to find things that can distract you, and that you can find ways to entertain yourself. And usually the norm is everybody grabs their phone or grabs their PlayStation and just locks themselves up in their room and does their own little thing, and gets their own privacy. But we are already accustomed to being with each other because we were in that small space in the RV. So I definitely didn't want to lose that. So we made it into a game room. It's a work in progress, to be honest. We still need, to fix it up and put like maybe chairs so people can sit and do other things, things that are necessary. And again, I feel that for me, the perspective about being a minimalist is keeping things that you feel that add value to your life. And to be honest, I feel that game room, in the times that we're going through, adds value So I just wanted to put this out there. If you're going crazy with staying indoors, and you wanted to have like this space that you can express yourself, that you can have fun even though you're indoors, that your family can enjoy themselves together, definitely think about a place in your house that you can turn into your own little corner or own little space for doing fun things, like put a table and just have tons of different board games, or just a little area to paint together. And like, I feel that being a social worker and talking to families throughout the week and whatnot, a lot of families are learning or finally getting to know each other because they've been forced into a situation that they have to interact with each other. And I feel that having things like these in place makes it easier, and gives you a little bit of of, I don't know, just something to do together that you can actually enjoy each other. And like I said, to be honest, in the world we're living at, there's a lot of of distraction. So usually we get carried away with what we have and our responsibilities. And to be honest, families weren't spending as much time together as they should. And that's reality. Everybody has their own thing to do. They're too busy. They work all day, then they get home and they have to cook and whatever, and that they don't get that interaction. And even though people are very overwhelmed with the situation with the pandemic, we always have to see the positives out of the negatives. And to be honest, I feel that this has been a huge positive. Families are interacting with each other. They're spending time together. They're actually getting to know one another. Parents know their kids in another level because they're spending more time with them. And having spaces like these in your house that you can actually, have a common, activity to do together and a place to go to is definitely a positive thing. So I just wanted to put this out there, and give maybe an idea of something that you can do to entertain yourself during the times. I'll make like a video, or I'll try to document the way we set up our game room. Like I said, we don't have a lot right now. We just have the pool table and the bowling thing, and then that little table that we put on top of the pool table, and everything else is pretty much empty on that formal living space. But we plan to put like chairs and things that people can sit. If I want to sit and watch Jay and Joseph play, or vice versa, whichever, we have that space. And then I want to put a table that we can sit and play not video games, because everybody has their own thing in their room for video games and computer gaming, but like a place that we can play board games, like that we can sit together and play board games and whatnot. But I just feel that it keeps you sane, So I just wanted to put this out there, continue sharing my journey and my perspective and the things that I find along the way. I hope you have an amazing weekend. It's Friday. I'm very excited. We have a lot of stuff planned during the weekend, and activities. So I'm just gonna say bye for now. Lots of kisses, like I always say. I hope you have an amazing weekend again. And like I always say, if you find yourself in a situation that you feel you are focusing on the negative stuff, try to think about 3 things that you're grateful for in the middle of that situation. Something that you can change your perspective and see things in a whole other way. Again, lots of kisses. Talk to you later. Bye.